What's going on, peeps? Are there any of you guys out there interested in the Animal Farm version 3? Any type of background or feedback on Forex Shark? Or even this crypto club influencer that is doing an AMA on them? Let's talk about it a little bit before you guys program in your mind that you want to invest or you don't want to invest. Let's get into it real quick. All right, what's going on, peeps? In this video, we're going to take just a little bit of time to discuss some of the good, the bad, and the truths about information that Forex Shark gave in his Animal Farm interview with Crypto Club. And let's just jump right into it and check out some of the things that Forex Shark says that I want to give a little extra feedback to make you guys fully aware of what's going on. Let's start right here.
With our V3 mechanic, even the pool where you're earning these small amount of trading fees because they're the most saturated, they have the most capital in them, such as DNB, BUSD, we're earning 55% APY. That's in trading fees alone. We're earning on top of that in cake, and we're compounding those assets. So every time a user deposits into one of our liquidity pools, it takes the trading fees that have been earned and compounds it into our existing users' liquidity position, allowing them to earn compound interest in the assets they're providing liquidity to. So there's nothing like it in the space that allows you to earn compound interest at such a high APY in wrapped Bitcoin, wrapped ETH, USDC, wrapped Bitcoin, BNB, and a whole range of stablecoins. And we're able to do that in a sustainable way that does not depend on inflation, because that yield is coming from trade fees and reward tokens in the form of cake that are coming from PancakeSwap. So,
all right. So with everything that he just said, this is what is very promising, particularly for Animal Farm version 3. This is why I will participate in this particular project. Even though I've been burned in Drip, I've been burned in Animal Farm version 2. I understand to some degree that a lot more capital is going into version 3 and not necessarily available to cash in on in version 2. So this is a very promising statement. However, because I've been in Forex Shark's projects before, it sounds good at the beginning. You jump in at the beginning and things start going downhill from there. So for this reason, I encourage you guys, once this system launches, he launches version 3, number one, do not just jump into it with a lot of capital. Come check out my channel, because I will be reviewing it very closely. I don't want any other investors getting burned the way I have, the way 80 to 90% of the Drip community and other Animal Farm investors have been burned. Okay, so get the information before you really jump in and check it out. Or if you do want to check it out, only check it out with a small percentage of your capital just to see how the system works first. Okay, let's check out some other things that Forex Shark said in this AMA.
It's really impressive. And you said that, when is it coming out again? In 4 or 5 weeks?
So in 2 weeks, we plan on giving the launch date, and we're going to have the launch date be about 4 weeks out. And the reason for that is because we are fully developed. We're waiting on audits to come back. Our audits typically take 1.5 to 2 weeks, and we want to have a strong 4-week promo where we're going to be having, multiple interviews with influencers a week, Twitter Spaces, articles, the whole thing.
In the press run.
Yeah, and like any kind of major tech launch, you want to have at least a 4-week run up.
Okay, so he's doing a 4-week run up here because on day 1, he wants all of you guys, he wants to make sure he contacts every influencer that he can to promote to you guys to jump into this on day 1. So he has a fresh flood of new capital coming in. Now, another historic thing that I've noticed and other community members within Drip and Animal Farm have noticed is that Forex Shark is all about getting new capital. Once that capital is in, historically is locked in. The good thing about the farms is that capital doesn't have to be locked, and he is supposed to be removing any fees for entering or exiting the farm. So for that, I give Forex Shark a thumbs up. However, a 4-week run-up for a project like this is not necessary. It's only beneficial for him to convince you guys through all of these videos and promotions that this is a good product. So again, I say, don't just jump into it with all of your capital, believing what he's saying, because I'm going to show you some things that he's presenting in these videos that are not necessarily true. And you can also revert back to my channel and look at the history. The reason I started pushing these videos in the first place is because I was losing too much money in drip and animal farm, and I needed to figure out why. Once I figured out why, I started posting these videos to share them with the community. So these things you guys may want to be aware of before investing in any of Forex Shark's programs or projects. Okay, let's see what else he says.
We already have a very large existing user base. We have about 150,000 users currently.
That is not true. He uses this, he advertises this within his own community. He keeps saying that he has 150,000 users. That is not the case. There are 150,000 wallets that are connected to Drip and or Animal Farm combined. However, each user has multiple wallets, and he's telling you guys that he has that many users. This is very untrue. Okay, don't believe the hype. He does not have 150,000 users. He may have maybe 20, 30, if I had to push it, at most 40,000 users, if that. But don't trust this information. It's not true. This is the number of wallets, and he needs to clarify that there are 150,000 wallets, not 150,000 users. Okay, let's see what else Forex Shark has to say here.
Saying paying out something like 20 to 35% APY on LPs. We're about to increase that by a factor of about 3 minimum.
All right, so currently in version 2, he's paying out, the farms are paying out, he's saying 20 to 35%. That's not true. He posted this video about 6 days ago, and if we come out here and check out the farms, then again, all you have to do is come out to the animal farm. This is version 2 right now. Okay, are these paying out 20 to 35%? Okay, as you scroll down and look at some of these farms, you got some at 14, you got some as low as 9, you got some as low as 15, as low as 7, 11, 7. Okay, so when he's saying that, hey, these farms are currently kicking out 20 to 35%, and we're about to 3x that or 10x that. 10x of what? Or 3x of what? Not 20%. I mean, you have some low yielding farms out here, and these farms have been decreasing since day 1 of version 2. I mean, a couple days it went up, but for the most part, it's been a gradual decline. Same thing with the price of their native tokens. It happened with Drip. You guys look at Drip. Let me do this on a weekly scale real quick so you guys can get a better sight of what goes on in Forex Shark's programs, protocols. That's what happens. Okay, you got a lot of people investing. As the price goes up, it drops, goes down, stays down. That's for Drip. We got Animal Farm here. I mean, the Animal Farm pigs. Okay, AFP to BUSD. Runs up, comes down, stays down. Same with Animal Farm dogs. Got the hype going, comes down, stays down. So with the version 3, people, this is what I don't want to happen to you guys as investors. I don't want you coming in on day 1, everybody trying to get in to hike the price up, and then people start dumping on it. The price falls, and here we are at the bottom trying to collect pennies based on the dollars that we've invested. Okay. So don't believe everything that comes out of Forex Shark's mouth. He's lied to the community on multiple occasions before. He continues to extend promises. You know, once we reach a point where something is supposed to launch, all you have to do is look through anybody's videos and you'll see all of the complaints and arguments that people have concerning that, right? So we'll see if he gets his stuff together with this launch. But at this point, it's looking like October. It used to be September, then it was August, but now we're in October. We'll see. Let's check out this final clip. What he's talking about.
Going to be first movers at delivering true decentralization, true ownership, true fully open source, non-custodial, safe, and fair products. And we're going to continue to evolve with the space, and we're going to continue to provide value to our users.
All right. I wouldn't consider this necessarily a safe investment, nor is he providing value for his users. Again, I have to refer back to Forex Shark's history in producing for the Drip Network and also in producing for the Animal Farm version 2. Above 80% of the people that have gotten into these things have lost money. Now, the good thing is Forex Shark does not have a history of rug pulling, of extracting all the capital and shutting down the platform. However, he's put processes and procedures in place, particularly in the Drip Network, that allow other people that he's associated with, like Ray of the Bartertown Conglomerate, to manipulate the referral system to maximize his returns, and that at the stake of investors. So this did not safeguard anyone's capital that they were putting in. And it certainly didn't provide value to the users because we as investors have lost a significant amount of money. Okay. Again, come check out my videos. Check out videos from Drip Coach. Check out some videos from other YouTubers. Don't just listen to those that have been promoting Forex Shark's projects because they're all in it to get referral rewards, to get you guys to join and capitalize on those referral rewards, and they dump on the system, leaving real investors out of pocket. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys in this one. As he continues to drop videos trying to promote this project, I will drop rebuttals to it to make sure he's really being on the up and up with you guys. In my opinion, he does not need to do this run up. He needs to release Animal Farm version 3. He says it's ready. Once the audit is complete, he needs to release it. And if he does have a community of 150,000 users, right, allow us as his existing user base to test it out, to make sure it's doing what he says it's going to do. Not try to bring in new capital from you guys that have never heard of it before. Because if you guys just come in, once you're in, you're just a number to him. You know, that's a source for him to make money off of, using your capital. Will you receive benefit from it? You might, and you might not. It's a risk. Okay. But I'm saying let the existing community test out his system. And me in particular, I will be checking out his system and reporting on it. Right now, Animal Farm has lost me over 50% of my investment. Drip has lost me 80%. Okay, playing the game that they want you to play and how they want you to play is going to lose you money. So don't just follow what these major influencers and Forex Shark himself are pushing. Okay, do your research before you invest so you don't end up like the rest of us that have been burned. All right, guys, that's all I got for this one, and I'll holler at you on the next one. Peace out.